Right? Let's get it going. Good afternoon. Is it an afternoon where you are? Broadband to God. Hi. So this is the stream. That's main purpose is to make the giveaway key event happen. Yes. And I don't know, we'll wait a bit more, like half an hour, so more people gather around and we'll do the giveaway. This time I think it will be only one copy of the game. Maybe the next update I'll give away more copies. Last time I think it was like 10 or so. Anyway, since you two are already here, any specific build you'd want to watch? I was thinking, so not to run out of ideas for different things, I was thinking of replicating the builds from the newest trailer of the game, because they are quite interesting to say the least. As with all trailer builds, they all are like hybrid, semi-effective builds, but why not? So, if you've got something in mind, now is the time to say. Mine engineer with the ricochet. Let's see. What weapon were you using? Yeah, but what weapon was it? Well, I assume the railgun could work for it. So engineer. What did we need first? The loaded mine. We need the warp strike definitely. Oh, grenades. Right, let's do the grenades. Then. Oh, session. Why the engineer though, instead of the architect? Is the real question. Did you aim for the minefield as well? Oops. Double challenger. So this is how it will begin, or how it can end. Something for mobility as well. Going to need... Oh, wait a minute. I need the apex as well first. Overseer. Oh. Oh. Okay. So. Oh, come on. First of all, I have the auto mine deployed on, and then yeah. It's not so bad actually. The seraphs are still so slow. Oh. No. Why? I mean, what kind of challenger was that? Two seraphs, and that was the first two challengers. Oh, you know what? Wanna see something crazy? I've been working on a video for a while now, where I'm only trying to pick challenger modes and anything else, as far as wild mode go. So it has to be in debug mode. But after you get past the 7th or 8th challenger mode, it starts to become like ludicrous. Let me show what I mean. So we start in draft mode. I pick any weapon, say this. Then I'll get the architect as well. And now look at what happens. Oh no, I needed the research. Let's do this again. We get any shield. We get the research. Now we get into infinite rerolls. So I will banish everything else but the challenger. And of course there are some wild modes that could be useful besides the challenger, but just for the purpose of it, I'll leave only the challenger. And I also allow myself to get as many regular mods as I like. Even get past level 100, but it doesn't really matter, because the difficulty becomes far too great, especially high. The Billy Talon. Now we got the architect, so I'll attempt to make one mine as powerful as I can get it, and then mortar. No, don't need it. Burnout reactors will need. House strength. This. Oh yeah, definitely we'll need the essence up, one quick strafe, and oh come on, one strafe. I'll get one another level just so I can get the strafe reliably. Come on. And now we begin with the challengers. So everything past this point is just challenger. Observe, we've got everything, right? Burnout reactors, charge mines, mastery, the apex machinery. Oh yeah, retribution, but that will come later. So first, this is just too easy now. And I never would have thought before, but I don't know if you've seen what the Warbringer looks like at 10 challengers. It's more than half the screen. And if you don't have enough area damage, ooh. Why are those mines so weak actually? Oh, I haven't got singular strike. Doesn't matter. Let's end it. Wait, did I get... I haven't taken Rupture probably. That's lame. Now. Some adjustments ought to be made. Splinter. Splinter. Another challenger, yeah. This. And singular strike. Now we're talking. I still haven't taken Rupture, but ooh. No retribution. I need the targeting mods as well. Oh yeah, debug mode is required for this. So this and sub doesn't work that well with this one, because there's no damage over time unless I take the incendiary strike. Oh. Never was a fan of the grenade mine, because until you get many heavy calibers it sucks quite a bit, but now I'll do another attempt in this time. Oh, I banished the challenger. I've actually tried all the ultra overpowered builds, or so called, that I could have think of for this, to see how many challenger mods you can actually survive. And I was very surprised how difficult the challenger actually becomes after you get 6-7 of them. And in reality, and I don't think the challenger mod is really worth it. I don't see the benefit from it Yeah, you can get some enemies that drop a lot of XP, like the serpents or something like this, but in general, you don't really get that much benefit out of it. I used to think you should always take it whenever available, so there's no downside really, but there are actually many downsides. So first of all we need the architect. Alright, let's see. Ugh. Let's disable the damage numbers so we can preserve some of the quality. Alright, this is easy so far. Not the biggest fan of this boss, I gotta be honest. I think the Seraph outclasses this one. Yeah, one hit kill I understand, but what do you gain? What is the benefit? You hardly get anything from it. Like if you get some stupid enemy that doesn't give any XP or anything, all you do is get your level back. You what, an armor fragment or something ridiculous. Okay, let's do it my way now. Architect. Okay, first we take. First of all, we take the charge mine. Then we need warp strike. After warp strike is acquired, we need the burnout reactors. Burnout reactors. Corrosion. Why not? Okay, I think I've spread a bit too thin this time. Essence up. I think we've got it all. Don't think there's anything that can go wrong this time. Okay. Okay, let's just see how this goes. Oh no, the burnout reactors. Where are they? Oh, okay. Oh, ha ha ha! The mine. I forgot the mine. Now that we've got the mine, charge mine. Okay. This is easy. Actually, I have never made it past the science on 10 challenger modes become absolutely nuts. Like, you've no idea. Okay, first challenger. Second, Seraph. Not liking the damage though. And there aren't many things that I can get still to improve it, besides evolutionary niches. Third challenger. The beetle. The beetle is easy. I really like the beetle. It's a design. I like the crucible. But as far as the Glaucus goes, I'm a bit conflicted. Oh, come on. Mine limit 4. Oh, the mine specialist. God damn. I forgot the mine specialist. Well then. Need something else. What else we need? Oh yeah, the thermal ones. The thermal ones should do it. Oh, it's so weak still. We need the blast mods after this. It's still not that bad. Let's see what's next. Oh, a fucking jug. Goddamn jug. Can also show the damage. After I've dealt with him, I think it's going to be time to get more upgrades. By the time we finish with this, not all the upgrades in the world can help. Another. Oh, we need blast. We need a singular strike. 2. That's better, I guess. Ooh. See what I mean? The Scion actually becomes insanely big, insanely quick. Like the Seraph, I don't mind killing me, but the Scion. More challengers, you get all the challengers. But I have to warn you, past challenger number 10, it gets very insane. Especially if you get like a boss, you're pretty much done. I need strafe. This mine is too weak. I wonder what else could I get. Maybe the salvo. Maybe the salvo mine could be the best without much mine effect. Yeah, I think the salve. Let's try. Let's get Splinter as well, come on. How can you not? Oh, this is much better. It's funny how one of the most broken builds, let's say, the Architect Mine, is reliant so much on just a few wild modes that give mine power. Oh, let's get another one. After this one is dealt with. Oh, actually the Celestials also become very nuts. Let's see. A Spitfire. Matt, thank you. How else can I respond? I love you too. Okay, let's see the next one. No. So we are at the 7th challenger. Okay. Everything almost one shot. I'm not even going to attempt doing 2 at the same time. Doing a lot of challengers at the same time is only kind of let's not say possible, but like it's only reliable to do if you get a Scion to help you out. Otherwise, bad times. Oh, the chunk boy. Oh. No, I need the wait, I need to get the strafe. can't do it without strafe. That's more like... What killed me so quickly? Are there many differences between the... I don't think there are many differences actually. Not really. It depends. When was the last time you played experimental? Like, that's where the differences are. From the beginning of the experimental till now, but in general, there weren't many. There weren't many differences. Okay. I forgot to banish the mods. Actually, I did say challenger modes aren't... The challengers are not really that much worth it. Like if you get a few, but like stacking a lot, I thought they could become some sort of replacement to the grandeurs or like to stacking more levels, but it's not really the case. It gets too hard too quickly. And I don't think the risk versus reward for the challenger in particular is enough. It's just too risky to get. It's too easy to end your run prematurely. I will say this, however, in the beginning, the earlier the wave, the better it is for you to take a challenger, because the early challengers are not that special. It only starts getting a problem past wave 40, because at that point you can get celestials, you can get all this insane stuff. You can get all the bosses, but before wave 40 it's completely safe. The only difficult time you might have is with the snappers, because the snappers are something else on a couple of challengers. No, I guess the snakes could be a problem, but they're easy to dodge. So first of all, warp strike, and then siege, barrage, saturation fire, we need now what was that? Essence up and power reserves. We get strafe while we're on it. And now the challenge begins. Oh, I need the... Wait. I need the assault body. Let's see. See, that's lame now. What does that gives you? A hyper boost. Okay. Next. Oh wait, did I get actually? Did I take essence, the sap? Yeah. Why is the region so bad then? Ooh. Have I forgotten to take something? Why is the damage so low? Forgot the leaf. Okay, so terminate is helping quite a bit. Next thing will be some more upgrades, and then there will be another challenger. See, another one. Ooh, this Seraph is quite quick actually. Wasn't expecting it that early. Well, we need some far sights, would have been great with this. Actually, I should have taken a couple. Okay, let's see what else. Blaster ideas. Oh yeah, defense drones, that would be quite nice. And another challenger, so fifth one. This was easy enough. Let's see the next one. So that's a quick way to stack. Oh. Oop, oop. So whenever I have to fight the Glaucus, I'm always lagging a lot, and that was since the experimental beta, and persisted. That issue persisted with me, and it is much better I think than what it was, but it just the way it is going to be in the future, it seems, for my setup. It's probably something to do with my setup, and that's why I don't like this boss, though it arguably does help you survive because you got more time for reaction. We need the apotheosis for the next fight. I will do. It's almost gone. That comet was just in time. Before I continue, I need more upgrades. First, Fox shields, arc barrier definitely. And now we can proceed. Oh, that's one. Chonk Celestial. I picked the railgun because there aren't many wild mods that can really help him besides twin strikes, but not for the barrage variant. Ricochet maybe now. So 4, 6, 9, this is the 10th. Is the Dunk Eater. Oh, I forgot the apotheosis. Shit. That was right. The next one. Spitfire. Spitfire. Number 12 then. Whoa. He's chunk. Now the most dangerous aspect of this one is the odds. The odds that spawn afterwards are very dangerous because they are very quick at this. Okay, I need emergency systems. Oh shit. Is Screener Up railgun still viable? I will tell you if it's still viable. Look at this. Warp Strike. Remember that Warp Strike used to reduce your velocity? It no longer reduces velocity. It only reduces targeting. So take it how you want. I don't think it's worse. Tails is a very strong build that we've not utilized. I know what's a very strong build. Once Halo, and now Galvanic I'll take just once. Hyper now. Evo will take one. I'm only looking for Maelstrom, and once Maelstrom is up, then it begins. Here's a Maelstrom. I think we are set. Now we need the Sentinel. Sentinel. Oh, I skipped it. So anyway, after I do this build, we'll do the giveaway. So the less people actually here, the more lucky you are going to be. Next, shield cooldown. Wait, give me charge shields. That's about all we need now to begin. Easy. Dung beetle. Well, I guess we should be able to endure the first few challengers on their own quite easy. Oh, I need the... shit, I need power reserves. And while we're on it, strafe. Ooh, the crucibles are very scary. We haven't seen a crucible yet. I just think there has to be a greater experience reward or something along those lines for the challenger modes. Easy. Third, Celestial. Next, the Beetle. Next, the cool thing about Maelstrom is you can stare this guy. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, you could. You can. Wait, why? Wait, never done that before. You used to be able to just do a proper stare down. Sheesh. Okay. Is everyone here willing to participate in the giveaway, or there's someone who doesn't want? Just type like 1. Type the number 1 in the chat and I'll know we want to get in. So far we've got 2 people verified that have entered. The 2 people have entered through the post I made on YouTube. Oh, the post of the flagelate. Alright. If that's the case. Okay, 1. The Billy Talon has entered as well. Is that it? Whoever wants to enter the giveaway, type the number 1 in chat, and I'll pick someone at random in a moment. Okay, you too, Geosama. We'll give it 5 more minutes. Anyone who wants to try and win the copy of the game, type the letter 1, the number 1 in the chat, so I'll know. So far 4 people have entered. You too. Yeah, terminate as well. So, you've been a devout follower for so long and you don't have the game. Is that what you're insinuating here? What? Where is that one? Oh, I forgot I need the focus shields. Well, sadly, had you told me before, I think you've told me once, but okay, one last thing to get, and that is, why haven't taken the charge shot? That's the problem, I see. Okay, so, and we need another shield, which is going to be the reflect. And once this is done, now we are going to wave. Oh, I haven't taken Omni Shield. Wait a minute. Wait. This build is far from complete. Taka. Doesn't matter. So, 3 of you have entered. The Billy Talon, Geosama and Josh McDonald. If anyone else wants to enter, type the number 1 in chat. Now I'm going to the random generation number gadget. We got 5 people here. And I'll do it now. So, the Billy Talon, you are the one. You are the one that won. If you can find me in Discord, and I'll send you the key. Actually, in Discord I'll send you an invite for Steam, and then I'll send you the key in Steam maybe. Or it doesn't matter, I can save it there. Just find me on Discord and send me a direct message. Can you do this? So I know we can continue properly. I hope he's still here. He's not saying anything. It doesn't matter. I got the key. Whenever you find me on Discord, I'll give you the key. It won't expire or anything like that. The links to the Discord, to our Discord server, are everywhere on the channel, and they are under each video, so you can find it pretty easily. That said, we continue. Have you got any builds in mind? I won't be doing draft mode because I find it kinda lame here on the stream. Have you got builds in mind? Yeah, Defajnil Balaik. Give me a build. You know what I haven't done in a very long time? I've not done Thermal ones plus Bastion plus the Architect. Have you seen this one before? I've not done it in a very long time on the channel. Any good railgun builds? Yo, Billy! Did you hear what I said a few minutes earlier? Find me later on Discord, cause you won the giveaway key. I'll send you the key. There was a very strong, like almost overpowered railgun build involving the wingman interceptors, but that's been nerfed during the experimental. But it's still reasonably strong. You can get away to wave 400-500 with it, no problem. Especially if you opt in for especially if you opt in to get one twin strike, just one twin strike and two ricochet, then it becomes very solid. Yeah, you did. So find me on Discord. If you're not a member of our Discord, the link to the Discord server is in the channel info, as well as under every video I upload. In the description of the video you can find the link, and then send me a direct message and I'll give you the key. Nice and easy. So, for those of you that don't know what this build is about, it's about, first of all, you have to find a lots of mods to make it worthwhile, but after all is said and done, through the Gemini protocol, you're able to withstand a lot of damage and then utilize the Rancor effect and create a very big and powerful ones. The Architect is chosen because the Bastion shields becomes that much more powerful, but in reality all you need it for is to tank more damage through the Gemini protocol, and hence the Architect. We'll need Essence Up to be acquired before you get the Gemini protocol, otherwise you might have some bad times. So as far as the hull is concerned, Essence Up and Absorption is pretty much all you need. As far as your shield is concerned though, you will need to get the, the barrier. That's the theory of the build. The barrier is still underperforming if you ask me. It's just how it is. Priority 0 is quite cool because you gain access to Tactical Link, and Tactical Link is amazing on self-fired bastions, and not actually even on shielded constructs is quite nice as well, because the damage reduction effect is applied to both the shield and you at all times. I wish you a good night too. Ooh. Hypermed, nah. Yeah, we also need power reserves. You also need charge shot. There's a lot of things you need for this build. Luckily, the lance itself is perfectly able to carry you through the early game on its own without much improvements. Ever since the lance was introduced, it's become my main flak. Before that, the flak weapon used to be my main in cases where you just need a weapon to begin with, something that helps you endure the early game. Well, flak used to be amazing for that. It's still very good, but salvo, pure salvo or pure unupgraded thermal lance is the best. Your nickname is Greenwell. Well, we can do it somewhere else other than Discord, but where can we do it anonymously so someone doesn't steal the key from you? Don't worry, you don't have to do it immediately. Whenever you got free time, you can find me on Discord. I've saved the key. It's locked. It won't go anywhere. It won't expire or anything like this, so even if it's not today, don't worry, you can do it whenever you are available. Yeah, I think the controller things are a bit hazy. But even if they find a way to make it with the controller, you have to realize that the mouse control is far superior in most cases. There are just a couple of cases where you are stronger, or at least me personally, using the normal controls instead of the mouse. There are just a few cases that I can think of. In general, the precision of mouse aim is far better to me. I've not used the controller in very long time. for Nova Drift. I'm not even sure how it used to work. And do you have a dedicated hotkey to deploy the different types of construct as well? Not certain. Yeah, I agree. The strafing plus blink combo is a bit awkward to use. Though there are some cases when it's useful to have both on the same hotkey. It makes things quicker. So there's always good and bad. It's just the game is a game. Nova Drift is a game where you need quick reactions, quick timing on your keys, and as far as I know, the reasoning behind having this type of setup is to use less keys, if I'm not wrong. Something like this. I believe we will see some sort of solution to this, because it's been mentioned too many times to be ignored, or unless there is some other limitation that we're not aware of. Oh, wait a minute. I just remember this build can actually become so much more potent now with all the new things we've got to play, the new mods, Infuse and oh, no, Infuse won't be that good, but Shh. Oh. Oh shit. The good thing about the Bastion is you can keep taking damage while it's recharging. Not bad. Yeah, Strafe and Blink feels chunky. No doubt about this. But like I said, there are some situations where I like it that that you can blink and then strafe immediately out of the blink. My biggest concern is that I like the displacement mode, like in theory, but losing the strafe it's just too cringe. You can't. I feel this is too much of a downgrade. Like Sanctuary, why do you have to lose the automatic shield regen? It's not that overpowered. Well, I guess these are things that came out a long time ago when the meta was different. A lot of things were much different, so, and there are a lot of things that could be improved upon and will still be, but a lot of those will be left for Nova Drift 2 or whatever that is and whatever that might be at some point, because the game has become too great, too big for its own good at this point. It seems that building it from the ground up with the intention of developing it that much as it is developed now would be a better option. That's my impressions from what the developer has been explaining for all this time, but it all makes sense anyway, to me. one of the better changes, quality of life changes of this patch is definitely that the experience orbs are getting sucked into the singularity is much slower. Like the attraction power against the experience orbs is far less. Let's terminate. No. I almost messed up again. As you have noticed, no doubt, the channel's been very quiet as of late, and I expect it will continue to be so for the not so distant future. Hopefully I might be able to get back to it again, but it doesn't look to be like it. We'll see. Barrier. I'm not sure if I can pull off this build currently here on stream, but I am starting to get very interested in it now that I revisit it, because I can see a lot of things that can be upgraded and a lot of new additions to it. I might try doing this one for a bit as well. So strafe. But the one thing I am a little concerned about Nova Drift is that the longer development time kind of dilutes the interest of a lot of players and the interest in the game in general. So even though it is fairly popular for a smaller indie game, the general perception is that the game really is that small, where it is quite vast in its scope, and I think the marketing side of things have kind of been whittled down over time, and that's why I think it's better to have the game released with a few next updates and maybe focus on all the other quality of life changes for the next game, if there ever comes to it. I don't think there's anything like it to comparison this game to. Like the depth of the actual synergies and the build varieties, there isn't anything really to compare it. Not in the genre and not in the roguelike genre and not in the sci-fi or the arcade genre either. I've been looking for another game like it for so long, but there isn't any. And there isn't really a developer like this one either, that incorporates so much of the feedback into the game, and this is part of why the development is that much slower, because of all the feedback and the intention to incorporate a lot of it into the game. Wait a minute, why do we have the damage off? One thing, if there's just one thing I wish for the game later on, let's say Nova Drift 2, the one feature that would make it the best of the whole genre, I think, is to add mod support, Steam Workshop integration and that sort, because currently they're not able to do it because of the way it's been developed. But if later that's a thing to happen, I think that would be what would add so much to the longevity, and like people who make so many different gears and mods, it would be insane. You have to understand, even now with all the build variety we've got now, just one or two extra new mods increase that variety a lot. Like each next mod stacks on top of all the others to create even much more different and diverse synergies. Especially in the late game, you can see once you've got your build going, and once you're really struggling for levels, then each last mod creates so much difference. It's like, it's comparable to the early game, when one mod gives you that much more abilities. In the late game, one mod improves or worsens the effects of all your other stuff. So one of my most all-time favorite games is Nuclear Throne as well. I don't know if ever anyone of you played Nuclear Throne. I've nowhere nearly played as much as Nova Drift, of course, but yeah. "20 minutes till down." I quite like everything about it. Besides, once you played a few rounds of it, you can't not appreciate the beautiful color palette of Nova Drift. Cause like black and white, and also 20 minutes till dawn is way too bullet helly and spammy, especially in the late game. Like everything is white. It's not that it's bad, but like it's not that much of a spectacle to watch or to enjoy. After a point it gets kind of repetitive. Like they keep adding new weapons or new characters and all this, but they're not that different. Like ice or fire, it's all white. And I get why the aesthetic is as it is, cause it's not a big team developing it. I understand all of this. It's just in comparison, this is what I have against it. But in the situation as it is, I think they've made the most out of what's available. So next I need to find our anchor. Definitely I need to get Gemini now. And it's very important, once you've got the Gemini, that you're able to keep the shield constantly up. But why is this so beefy? Are they regenerating that hard? There's something funny that you weren't able to see on the stream. Once you've got to a certain point with the challengers, say 6-7 challengers in, those ultra challenger Myrmidon champions actually recover so much of their health that they are a pretty insane DPS check. Alright. We are going to need deflagration pretty soon. And if I can get Maelstrom, that will be the top point, the highlight of the build. Why is the damage so little? I don't get it. Who have I still not taken? Alright, tactical link. Lead the blast mode. Okay, I've got rupture as well. Whoa! Have I taken the charge shot still? I probably haven't. Speaking of all the colors, a lot of people, me myself included, have been suggesting and wanted a wider variety of color palette in Nova Drift, especially as far as the gears are concerned, like the shields. I didn't see a reason for having overlapping like shield colors and all this, but Chimeric, the developer, explained. There was at some point he explained why that was the case. Basically because of the synergy between the perceived effect a person gets from the combinations of colors, which makes perfect sense. It is in reality. Small neon type colors in this game. I don't like the red though. I think the red in the game is far too predominant. And I don't mean the Crucible type of red, but like the Juggernaut type of red, as well as the Amp shield and the Shockwave shield. Like for example, I think the Amp shield is still too overused. At least I am still using it far more than most of the other shields. Not since the Warp shield was changed, but it's still one of the top shields used, and I'm really not the biggest fan of the red color scheme. I think it's mostly because of the fact that a lot of the stuff is red in the game and just oversaturates. Actually, the red background is probably what makes it. They aren't greens for the reasons I mentioned before, cause green doesn't really fit that well with the overall aesthetic, neon aesthetic. Though we've got the cyan blues green tint kind of color from the reflect and the siphon shields. So that's that. Okay, so I'm seeing when one of the problems with this build is going to be finding all the levels you need. So grandeurs are going to be necessary for this one, I feel like. And draft mode is going to be necessary because you need to make something, you get the maelstrom. That's that. So I got something about an emergency that happened, and after I've done with this build, I think that will be the end of the stream. However, don't get discouraged too quickly, because with our luck that might be a long run. Definitely not a build I'm seeing that I see getting well into the late game due to the lack of mobility, but you never know. Oh, and by the way, I apologize for screaming. I don't think there are any downsides to taking Sanctuary on the Bastion shield, because you don't have a cooldown on its own either way, so that's that. Okay, we need to get... Ooh, Revolutionary Niche might be nice. Yeah, I'll take the Revelation in hopes of finding a Grandeur. And then I'm looking with a priority for do I actually need? Yeah, that I do need. I'm looking with priority for Gemini Protocol and then charge shields, and then I'll get to discharge, and then the run will be over before all this happens, but there's a chance. Only but a fool's hope. And this is how recording all my runs goes. At least it used to, now that we've got the draft mode. Draft mode is pretty much the only reason I've been able to get the little build videos I've got going the past month or so. Because they've all been reliant on finding some mod, like Maelstrom, which is a pain to get because of the RNG sometimes. Oh, can we do it? Can we do triple challenger? Let's see. Oh, come on, not the Glaucus. Did I get the flag? We got the flag, so... That's it. Now the thing is, you need to continually do damage in order to survive due to the essence up effect. So prolonging the fight isn't going in our favor. Oh, come on! Okay. Come on. A little more. Okay. Got a level. We got hyper boost. Yeah, no! Shit. We made it through. The Gemini and corrosion. Okay. Let's see. Recover. Actually, the Gemini might be a mistake here. The shield remains. Oh! Well, that's that. And it's probably there will be some time before we hear back again from that channel, but maybe not. I've got a couple of videos recorded already and ready, but I have to edit them, and I'm not sure when that's going to happen. So thanks for watching, and the guy that won, don't forget, Billy Town, don't forget to find me on Discord, and that's it. See ya.